It was not long until Christmas, and all the engines were very busy and very excited. Donald, Douglas and Terence were working very hard, clearing the heavy drifts of snow off the track. Whenever they came up to a drift, Terence would be unloaded, then put on a snow plough, and then clear the drifts of snow, and then head off to clear more snow. At last it was only 2 days to Christmas, and the Fat Controller had a very important announcement.
Donald and Douglas, you have worked very hard clearing the snow of the tracks. Well done.
Thank you, no problem, sir, said Donald. Yeah, but unfortunately we could not clear the tracks in the valley. The snow drifts were too high, said Douglas.
Don't worry about that, said the Fat Controller. All the engines know not to go near the valley. Now tonight there is to be Christmas parties all over Sodor. Thomas and Percy, late this afternoon you must take passengers from different stations and take them to the parties. And make sure yous are not late.
Thank you, sir, said Thomas. Will there be Santas at the parties? Asked Percy.
Yes, there will.
I suppose Gordon will be taking the Santas to the parties, said James.
Of course I will be taking the Santas to the parties, said Gordon. Who else would?
It should be me, because I'm red, and red's a Christmas colour.
Huh, you can't pull 3 express coaches up Gordon's Hill, let alone go up Gordon's Hill in the snow, and besides, green's more of a Christmas colour than red, said Henry. So it should be me. It'll be none of yous two, it'll be me.
But you'll only be pulling 1 coach, said James, and you don't want people getting the wrong idea, do you? If anyone should be pulling the Santa train, said Thomas, it should be Edward.
I'm too old to pull the Santa train.
Maybe Tiddins could, said Donald.
Or me and Henrietta, said Toby.
All the engines started arguing.
Stop it, said the Fat Controller. Where's your Christmas spirit? None of you will be pulling the Santa train. A very special visitor will be pulling the Santa train. None of yous.
Where is our party? Said James.
Yours will be at Tidmouth Station. All the other engines can have Knapford Station.
Later that day, Thomas was talking to Emily at Knapford Station. He was telling her about the parties. Just then, Spencer rolled in beside him.
This is a lovely station, but you detracted a lot, Thomas.
Then he rolled away. Is Spencer the Santa engine? Said Thomas. I don't know, said Emily. Then Thomas went to collect more passengers. Then he arrived at Crowman's gate. Hello, Thomas, said Peter Sam. We're having a party tonight at the engine sheds.
So are we, said Thomas.
You know what, said Peter Sam. We've deserved it. Then Barney passed him. Hi, Thomas, told you I'd be back. Thomas was surprised. Is Barney the Santa train? Then the Fat Controller came to see Donald and Douglas.
Guys, make sure you don't tell anyone about the Santa train. Usually only 2 that know who it is. I know I can trust you two.
Oh, do not worry about that, sir. We'll not tell a soul. Then Oliver came up. And ahoy, Oliver, said Donald.
Hi guys, I'm taking a Christmas special train around the island. And you're doing a very great job, Oliver. Thank you, sir. I must not stop. I must take my train to Crovan's Gate, and then Duke's going to take the Christmas special train round the narrow gauge railway.
Then Oliver left. At the junction, Thomas was telling Percy about Spencer and Barney. It's got to be Barney. No way would it be Spencer, said Percy.
I hope it's not, said Thomas.
Now I must go to Great Waterdon, said Percy. Thomas left shortly after. One more station, said Thomas, and then it'll be straight to the party.
Hi, Thomas, said Duck. It's almost dark and near time for the Christmas parties.
I'm on the way to my one now, said Thomas.
I can't wait.
Then James pulled in. I don't believe it, he's back.
Who's back?
The green diesel.
What green diesel? Said Duck.
The one that sucked up the railway inspector's bowler hat, and then you and Stephanie had to take his train. He says he's turned over a new leaf, but I know he's here to cause trouble.
Oh no, said Duck.
Now I must go to Tidmouth Station to the Christmas party.
Mine's at Knapford Station, said Duck.
Then Duck puffed away. James followed him. Thomas had an idea. He spoke to his driver. I want to be the first to find the Santa train. Donald and Douglas said that the valleys were blocked with snow, but I think they're only saying that because that's where the Santa train's hiding.
Can we go through the valleys, and if there's too much snow and I'm wrong, we can go back? Well, okay, said his driver, but his driver was worried.
Thomas headed straight through the valleys, but there was trouble up ahead. A heavy drift of snow was blocking the track. Oh no, said Thomas. He applied his brakes, but it was too late.
Oh no, said Thomas. Donald and Douglas were right.
Thomas tried to reverse back, but his wheels wouldn't even move. Thomas felt terrible. Now everyone was going to miss the party. His driver and fireman tried to use their phones, but there was no signal.
No one's going to come up the valleys, so no one's going to find us, said his driver.
I've spoiled Christmas for everyone. Now no one's going to get to the party at Tidmouth Station. Then Thomas heard an engine.
It can't be. I haven't saw you in years.
You're the Santa engine.